In this one, we're going to be going over keyword harvesting from your search term report. So just open a bulk file, come up to keyword harvester. All right, so this is the reverse of the wasted spend. So this has all of your converting search terms. It actually has your wasted zero order search terms as well. That's for a few different use cases, but especially when we're talking about keyword harvesting, you're mainly going to want to be focused on anything that's converted. So anyway, the process that I recommend to get started with is basically the exact same as the wasted spend. There's going to be a default filter. You can obviously change this and resave it if you don't like this criteria. You can also add more conditions if you want to add like ACoS and other conversion rate thresholds. But so we're just going to go with this, and there's 126 terms. Another few toggles here sometimes I like to use is this one will aggregate, instead of at the ad group level, your metrics. It'll actually aggregate the performance just based on the ASIN search term combination. So if you use these red columns, basically you'll have more to look at, because like the search term could be showing up across different ad type and match type campaigns. So that aggregate data just kind of gives you a broader view of that data. But okay, so what you would want to do now is look at, I mean, you could apply some other filter criteria if this is too many, but you'd want to decide like which match type you're going to want to harvest into. And these checkboxes are basically ones that don't have that search term active in that match type. So anything with a number, that means you're already targeting that ASIN one time. 1E is single keyword exact. E is just regular exact, phrase, broad modified, ASIN target. All right, and then you'll see the ASIN target checkboxes right here. So one thing I like to use is these down here. So if you click on that, it's going to filter out anything that's got a single keyword target, and you know these others do the same thing. So let's say I just want to look at anything I'm not targeting in single keyword exact and ASIN targeting. So I can toggle both of those like that. Now I'm at 102, and we'll pretend for the sake of this example that I want to harvest all of these search terms in either ASIN targeting or single keyword exact. So what I would do is I can just come down here and click on this 1E, and then I can click on this to quickly click those checkboxes. You can also hold in shift on any of these. So if I like click there, hold in shift, it quickly selects all of those. Same with kind of this left checkbox. But anyway, that's kind of the process to check the targeting boxes. Then we're just going to click build campaigns. All right, now I'm not going to go through all this one by one, but it's pretty intuitive to set up these campaign settings. You can configure your campaign naming, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Same thing with the ad group settings. There's default bids for the ad group, and then different ones for the match types, depending on which match type you're targeting. And then you can toggle this on if you want to use the converting CPC for that ad group that you're harvesting from. All right, and then same thing with your ad group naming. There's a little naming nomenclature tool there. All right, and then basically it just previews out your campaigns down here. You can expand it if you want to fine tune, add negatives. There's a lot of features here, but again, it's pretty intuitive just to kind of click through. And when you're ready to create your final output file, you can use these checkboxes if you just want to export certain ASINs. There's also a manual campaign builder down here. We'll talk about that in another video, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to download this file. And for this, I typically say keep data, just so it doesn't clear everything out. Maybe I made a mistake or something. And we'll go ahead and open this up now. So it's got all of your, your parameters here. It's got your date. It's got your ASINs. It's got the base bid. So you can still tweak anything here before you actually upload it if you want. It's got modifiers if you set those, and you're just going to upload that in this exact same spot we've been working with. So hit choose file, and then you select the output file and then upload it, and then all your campaigns then will be created. All right, and it's as easy as that. I will see you guys on the next one.